Hello, my name is Morgan and I am part of the Shuffleites. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make pumpkin bread. 'Tis the season, I guess fall is here, winter is right around the corner, and I figured what a better way to indulge myself into the fall season than making pumpkin bread. It's a delicious recipe, of course, and pumpkin bread can be used as a dessert or for breakfast or a snack. It's a relatively versatile food. I'm going to show you how to make it. We're gonna start with actually getting a 9x5 loaf pan. Technically you're gonna need 2 of these. However, I feel like since we're in the season of giving, I got some disposable loaf pans, and we're gonna butter these and then flour them and give them away to my friends because that's what I do because I'm nice. Anyway, you're gonna need all-purpose flour, vegetable oil, 15 ounces of pumpkin puree, butter, some eggs, 4 of them, granulated sugar, baking soda, baking powder, salt, and then cinnamon, allspice, ground cloves, and nutmeg. And I've already put them all in this bowl. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Start by preheating your oven to 350 degrees. And then we're gonna go ahead and just prep our loaves. I'm actually gonna, loaf pans, I guess. Kind of just like move this out of the way so y'all can see what I am doing. One thing to notice, I do have a bunch of Great Value brands. Always go for, if you want to bake or cook for cheap, I would suggest just going for Great Value, Best Choice, like the off-brand ingredients, just because it'll make the recipe cheaper and it really doesn't taste that different. So as a college student, it's important to cut corners where you can, I guess. We're just gonna go ahead and reveal this beautiful stick of butter. She's mainly room temp. I got her out of the fridge maybe an hour and a half ago. And basically we're just gonna go ham on these loaf pans and butter them up. You want a really nice, beautiful loaf to just slide out. You don't want it sticking to the sides of the pan. Really try to get in the nooks and crannies. Make sure she is just loved up in that butter. Great, okay, that's satisfactory, I think. And then go ahead and do it to your little tins. And I actually have 8 of these tins. I'm just gonna do 4 for now, and if I end up needing more later, then perfect. But I'm really not gonna go heavy on them because I'm just gonna like wrap them up and then give them away. So there's not a lot of contact after we're done baking. Don't wanna get anybody sick this time of year. Just remember, you know, wash your hands, and you really shouldn't get anybody sick, but you never know. If you didn't get your flu shot, wash your hands. Don't touch your pumpkin bread if you're giving it out to your friends. Okay, so there's actually 5 of these. That's fun. I didn't know that. I just was kind of shopping and throwing things in the cart. You know, as you do when you grocery shop. Okay. Butter is sufficiently ugly. We'll set her off to the side because we'll need her here in a minute. Wash your hands. Oh, you're also gonna need butter. I mean water. You're also gonna need water. 2/3 of a cup to be specific. Why is that wet? Hello? We're gonna use a napkin. So then we're gonna go in with our all-purpose flour. Open that bad boy up. Hello. And I'm just gonna go ahead, since I washed my hands, flour her up. Because we really don't want it sticking. There's no fun trying to get out a beautiful loaf of pumpkin bread and then it's sticking. What I'm doing, I'm just kind of distributing flour in here. And then I'm gonna show y'all a trick. Hopefully it works. I don't actually know if it'll work, but you know, how will we know if it works if we don't try it? Or it doesn't work. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna dust it. So we're gonna go in with our flour, just kind of try to get it on all sides by tilting it. It's okay if you make a mess. What's baking without making a mess, you know? So then we can go in a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna say that pan is sufficiently coated. And then we're gonna do the same thing over here. Just kind of lightly dust the sides. Just kind of move it around. Put some effort into it. I know it's hard, especially during this time of year when all your professors think it's okay to just keep piling on work and work and more work. Here we are though, thriving and surviving. Stressed and depressed. Oopsie daisies. Well, I guess I should make sure it gets coated first. Okay. Pretty, wonderful, amazing. Okay, I'm gonna set these off to the side as well until we need them. And we're gonna clean off our surface area. Okay, so now we're gonna get a big old bowl. A big old bowl. And a bitty bowl, more like a medium bowl. But the big bowl is gonna contain our, wet ingredients. We need half a cup of this, and I'm experimenting because actually my recipe calls for a whole cup of this. But I really like me some butter. And this is essentially fat, that's fat. So we're gonna do a little half and half because I feel like butter personally has a better taste and gives the bread better texture, moister texture. The oven's ready. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna melt this. We're gonna get about like half a cup's worth. So I'm guessing that's about half a cup. And we're gonna throw her in here and melt her. Actually, are you safe for microwave use? Probably not. We're gonna put her in a microwave safe bowl. This doesn't say it's not microwave-able, so we're gonna put her in here and put her in here for like 30 seconds. And okay, here's the thing. With baking, you should be precise. However, I don't have the patience for that. So we're not gonna do that. However, what you should be more precise about is the amount of flour that you put in because you don't want to put in too much. You don't want to put in too much because it could dry out your bread. Don't forget about your whisk. And I got this whole cup. I'm probably gonna end up using it for butter. I need a half cup now. Whoopsie daisies. I'm gonna make sure that's all incorporated. And then we can just measure her out. That's not quite half a cup. Oh, tea. We need a little bit more, sis. I don't know if that's, it might be. Hello. Okay, we're gonna microwave this for another 30 seconds. We really got a one-woman show here. It's me, myself, and I. Ooh. We're gonna mix her. And go back and close this because that's a safety hazard. Measure her out. That is still not half a cup. Oh well, in she goes. And then, great. That was easier than I thought it would be. Good. Here we go. Bam. Looking so good. So this is gonna be like my discard pile. My discard pile? My discard pile. And we're gonna tuck you away for now with that. Then we're going to get the granulated sugar. Which we will need 3 cups worth of. That's a lot of flippin' sugar. Oh my gosh. The recipe is supposed to create a lot of bread. Oh my God, that's diabetes waiting to happen. Okay, okay. Now we're whisking it together until well incorporated. And if you're privileged enough to have, you know, a hand mixer, go ahead and use that. However, I'm a broke college kid, so we're gonna work with what we got. I'm holding this very, oh my God, it smells so good. Butter and sugar, you really just can't go wrong. How am I supposed to fit 3 cups of flour in that? I don't know. We will make do. Okay, they're homogeneous. Well incorporated. This was what it would look like in a hand mixer, I'd imagine. Like light and fluffy, like that's what we want. We don't want to overmix it. So then we're gonna put in our 4 eggs and our pumpkin puree. I don't know why I said it like that. Was that a mistake? Maybe. So here we go. One. Wow, I'm not good at that. I was gonna try to show off, but I'm not doing a very good job. Excuse me, hello? Oh my God. Okay. We're down on the yolk, but that's okay. So, anyway, 3. Okay. These shells are sensitive. Okay. This is chaotic. Here we go. That wasn't bad. However, I did get egg everywhere, so we're gonna clean that up really quick. Oh, there's my dry towel. Well, I have a wet one over here, so we're just gonna kind of get over here. We need our handy dandy, we need our handy dandy can opener so we can open up our pumpkin puree. It's not pumpkin puree. I mean, I guess it is. It's pumpkin. That's what we know it as. Okay, we're gonna make a mess. Hello? Using our utensils, we're gonna kind of now go. That's gonna splash back on me. Oh, it didn't, wow. Eek. Discard pile. In the trash. And wash hands. Dry hands. With the dry towel. And throw away the trash that fell off of it. Okay, putting these aside. Here we go. Again, hand mixer, stand mixer would really do the job quite well right now, but here we are. Okay, actually, you know what? I think this would be easier if I folded my ingredients in. Oh my gosh. So, we're gonna get this fun little spatula and kind of fold your sugar up and over. This is not necessary. This is for like when you're making like meringues and you have to use like egg whites and you don't want to like lose the air. This is the way to go. However, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just making pumpkin bread. But this helps scrape all the good stuff off the side and put it back where it belongs. Delicious. In the discard pile. And then we can finish it up by mixing it all together, making sure it's well incorporated. Okay, so good. I love that for us. Okay, yes. Now, we can set this off to the side after we put this off to the side as well. But over there to sit. Now, we're gonna get our flour. We're gonna incorporate all of our fun dry ingredients. However, you don't count. I need a however counter. If I haven't already put one up here, we need measuring spoons. All is good. So, this is the part where we have to be precise, where we need to level off. I just say, like I said earlier, it's about making sure, making sure it's not too dry. So, boop. You're gonna want 3.5 cups of this. Okay, 2. 3. And then some. 'Cause yes. And if we need to add more, we can add more later. And then we're gonna put in our spices. And then we need, not sure how much of this I need. I wrote it on the back. 1 teaspoon. This comes with a leveler, so you can be precise. Boop. Fabulous. And this I need 2 tablespoons. That is the only time that has ever worked for me. Can I shove that in there? I don't think so. We're gonna measure over this bowl. Because I feel like, yeah, see? 1. 2. Perfect. Love it. And now we need salt. 2 teaspoons. Here we are. That's a lot of salt. Probably shouldn't be table salt, more like fine salt, but like I said, here we are. That's a lot of salt. This is a lot of ingredients though. Okay, fabulous. Now that we have that all together. Well, you know what we should do? We're gonna need 2/3 of water. This is 1/3 because you're gonna wanna add half of it while we're mixing in our dry ingredients. Not sure why, I don't know, but here we are. So, and then we're just gonna mix it together until homogeneous, and then we're gonna put it in our big bowl, and then mix it together with our water, and then she'll be ready to be put in the loaf pans and then in the oven. Okay, I'm gonna call that homogeneous. So we're gonna add in a little bit at a time. Okay. This is where your arm muscles come in handy because you're gonna wanna put a lot of elbow grease in this. I can already tell. And so I don't forget. I don't understand why we're adding water. This is already wet. Oh well. Oh, she's wet, you know? Okay, anyway, here we go. Gonna get more water as well. How is this gonna, I don't know. I really hope this doesn't turn out sucky, because that would suck. Smooth. Okay, and then water. It's getting rid of the lumps. That's, maybe we're not gonna have a lumpy bread. Okay. And here we are. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Oh my God, that's so good. Okay, I made a good call on the butter. Oh my God, that's amazing. Okay, now we're at the final point where we're gonna start adding it to our loaf pans. I don't know how much I should fill it. Probably like that. That's probably good because it'll rise. Don't overfill. Bellissimo. And then I'm gonna get, well, I guess there's no wet cup. You're a wet cup. Perfect. Okay. And I need to be honest about where I got this recipe. Pretty sure I got it off of like, no way. Oh my, you're kidding. Okay, so that leaves us with one light. Good for nothing batteries. Are you flashing at me now? The disrespect. Okay. Oh, hello. That's nice. Glad you could join us again, Mr. Light. I don't know if this is distributed correctly, but I did the best I could. And so, even that out. Kind of want you to get down because I don't want you to burn. And then even you out. It's gonna be so good. Amazing, wow. Okay, now that we've thoroughly made the biggest mess that you could possibly make, we're gonna throw these in the oven for, hold that thought. Great, so this is gonna cook for about an hour. I'm gonna like check on these and I'll come up with like how long they cooked for, but this is gonna cook for an hour. I'll keep y'all updated and I will see you guys in a minute when they're done. Should I try to do a transition? Well, what if I, ta-da! That was kind of stupid. Yeah, so we're back. The pumpkin bread is done. I have 5 cute little mini pumpkin breads that I'm super excited to give out to my friends. And then I'm super excited to dive into this big old loaf. I'm gonna put just like some butter on it, make sure it's toasted and warm. And then dive in, I guess. I also would recommend putting like cream cheese on it. You're more than welcome to put butter and sugar on it, whatever suits your fancy, I guess. Completely up to you. And I really hope you guys give this recipe a try. And if you do, tweet me at, what is my Twitter name? Hardcore Lemons, I think. Or DM me pictures on my Instagram at Morgan the Producer. And I can't wait to see if anybody tries these. I hope you guys enjoy if anyone decides to make this. I will link the recipe down below. This was super fun to make and it was super easy. These ended up taking 35 minutes and this ended up taking 55 minutes. I didn't put it in for the full hour. I didn't want it to get too dry. And how you know it's done is essentially you can put a toothpick in it, I put a knife in it, and then once you put it in the middle, once it comes out completely clean, it's done. So I did that. They're done, they're ready to go. I'm so excited to try this, and I hope you guys do too. Thanks for tuning into the Chef-A-Lites, and I will see you soon.